Gaffer, a really hard-fought win for your boys and probably deserved one in the end.
Yeah, look, I thought it was tight in a way, some aspects of the game. They had not so much first half, a tight game generally. And I thought we were okay first half. I didn't think we did a lot wrong apart from the goal. And then second half, I thought not only the performance, the mentality. Well, we thrive on our mentality, you know that. But I thought some of the play was excellent. I thought we opened them up. Robbie hits the post. We asked a number of questions, getting in behind them, J-Rod and Vids particularly. And there was a lot of last gasp defending from them, which means that you're obviously attacking well. I thought we defended well as a group, and I thought there was a real meaning, a sort of real purpose to the performance. So I was really, really pleased with that. A lot of changes, but we felt they were effective changes, and I'm pleased that we showed that through the performance.
You're always looking for a victory, but performances as well I would have pleased you, and there were a number of them across the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, look, the main thing is when you change in teams, does it look like a team? And sometimes, on paper it looks like a team, and you see it activate, and you think, oh, that's not probably what I thought. Whereas tonight, I thought it looked right on paper. I mean, obviously we had the change, which I'm sure he'll ask about in a minute with Johan, but I thought it looked right. I know the players have been productive in training, the way they've been working. We are stretched, obviously, but we do believe in what we do here with the players, and I think they performed well tonight.
One bit of bad news on the night, you mentioned it there, was Johan. What were your thoughts on the foul, and what's the situation with Johan?
Yeah, look, it's the way the game's changed. I said to Chris and Nilly on the side, back in our day, that's a standard challenge, and it's just an unfortunate outcome. Nowadays, that just doesn't happen. It's a red card. It's simple as that. But I need to make that clear. At the time, I was thinking it's a bad one, but I didn't necessarily think it was a red card. I saw it at half-time. It's a red card. It's simple. And the thing that's disappointing for me as a manager is the officials are there. The linesman's 5 yards from it, and you think, well, and yet, as we know in the Premier League, you tap someone's ear and suddenly their legs buckle and it's a penalty. So there has to be a balance there, I think. And I think tonight they got the balance wrong with that decision. And now we lose a player and we're not sure how long for.
It felt a little bit like an unnecessary challenge, given that the...
Yeah, it was. It was no reason to do it. But I don't want to harp on about their players. They're active. They're in a game. I'm certainly not going to cry it in. They're a good side. They're competitive. I've got no problem with that. Everyone knows that. But on this occasion, I just think it's a red card. In modern football, though, I must make that clear. A number of years ago, you've probably gone, well, okay, it's a bit overzealous, a bit of a tough tackle, and maybe one that's gone wrong. But the way the game is now, that's a red card.
And where does that leave Johan? What's the damage?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be days, I don't think. We're going to wait and find out. But he's twisted his knee in the challenge, so that's not good news, that's for sure.
You bounced back from that really well, I thought. You probably had a really good spell just after Johan. It took a little while to come to terms with that, I think, from the players' point of view.
Yeah, I think the players were disappointed. They were closer to the incident than me. They were very disappointed with the challenge, so there's a bit of a reaction to that. They weren't enjoying the challenge, I don't think, and they're a tight-knit group. I managed to get that out of their heads at half-time and said, well, we'll park that. It's more about the game, and I was very pleased with that. The second half performance, I thought, was very good. And like I say, they're a good outfit, and they made changes, we made changes, but I thought it was still a real contest. And then goes to penalties, and I thought our lads' penalties were superb, actually. We ran through them yesterday. I obviously reminded him of my one penalty in my career that I did score in the FA Cup. So I assured him it was 50,000 in the stadium, 100 million watching worldwide. I don't like to mention it. But I said, make your mind up, crack it down the middle. None of them did. They went into the corners and did a nice job. So it shows how much they listen to me.
They were cool penalties, weren't
they? Top penalties. Top penalties. Nice and calm and really good penalties.
So now you're off to the Den, but a place you know very well.
Yes, I certainly do. Always interesting going down to the Den. I will say without fans in there might be some fans, I don't know what the rules will be by then, but I get an interesting reception. Good at the beginning, and then if the game goes wrong, then it's not so good. And then afterwards I say, cheers, Dyche, all the best. So a real Millwall acceptance, if you like.
And just finally, Gavin, no James Tarkowski tonight, an injury, I understand.
Yeah, he's got a bad toe. In the last game he got it. We've settled it down for a few days, but obviously we're so stretched at the minute. We've got to make as wise a decisions as we can. There was a few operating tonight who possibly there's players who will play Sunday, of course. We'd figure them in. We've got to be careful at the minute. We're trying to maximise the squad that we've got. We haven't got numbers, and of course with Johan, that's one less as well. Without anyone getting fit at the moment, Barnsley and them are doing well. Ben Mee's beginning to make progress. Obviously Corky's behind them, but they're not ready. So, it's going to be a test, I think, over the next few games.
A chance for James at the weekend? Chance for James?
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll find out more tomorrow. But it's certainly settling down. We had to make a decision on tonight.
And let's give mention to Jimmy Dunn, who slotted in there really well tonight.
Yeah, Jimmy's been good for us in the lockdown period and stayed with the group. He's been training well and hard and effectively and learning as he goes. And he's still got a lot to learn. But no, it was a good performance. He's a big, strong lad. He's aggressive. The movement's the thing you learn. In the Premier League, you play against certain players. The movement's clever. They see pictures quicker. So that's the thing that comes with experience, comes with playing. But no, he did a good job tonight. Although I was really pleased with so many performances tonight. Really pleased.
Well done, Gaffer.
Thank you.
Hello Clarets fans, Phil Bird here. Make sure you subscribe to Burnley's official YouTube channel and turn on notifications, otherwise you might miss moments like this. Oh, what a goal! And one was there to finish it!
Just spit Glenn Little, look at us.
We hope you enjoyed the video and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Up the Clarets.